President of the Senate, Your Excellency Speaker, House of Representatives, represented by the Deputy Speaker, Chairman, Nigeria Governors Forum and other governors here present, Minister Designates, National Chairman, All Progressives Congress, senior government officials, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, Mr. President, it's a very significant day in the annals of our country. Following the overwhelming endorsement of Nigerians for you to continue the good work you started in 2015, as evidenced by the outcome of the 2019 presidential elections, you set about searching for very competent Nigerians to move the country to the next level in the capacity of ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Mr. President, having been satisfied with 43 eminent qualified individuals, some of whom you had worked with during the first term, and in exercise of powers conferred on you by Section 147, subsection 1, 2, and 3 of the Nigerian Constitution, you forwarded the names of the chosen men and women to the Senate for confirmation. Sir, the Senate has since concurred with your choices and confirmed all the nominees who are here before you this morning to take their oaths of office. Mr. President, we also recall that following a vote of confidence on the performance of Mr. Boss Gida Mustafa as Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF, since he was first appointed on October 30, 2017, you reappointed him in the same capacity. He is also here this morning to take his oath of office. While the SGF will take his oath alone, the ministers designate will take theirs in 9 batches of 5 persons each, and it will be done alphabetically according to the state of origin. Permit me, Mr. President, to call on the SGF to stand as his citation is read. Born in Pella, Adamawa State, from Yola North Local Government Area, Mr. Mustafa obtained Bachelor of Law degree from the Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria in 1979, and was called to the bar in 1980. After the mandatory NYSC, he started work at Citation Nigeria Limited, an Italian consultancy firm, as an executive director in charge of administration, leaving in 1983 to join the prestigious law firm Messrs. Onogurua and Co. in Lagos. Boss Mustafa was principal counsel in the firm Messrs. Mustafa and Associates, with interests in privatization, commercialization, and liberalization of public companies, corporate and government parastatals. He was also involved in preparation of banking documents such as debentures, guarantees, mortgages, bonds, and loan syndications. He was appointed executive member of the Interim Management Committee of the defunct Petroleum Special Trust Fund, PTF, between 2000 and 2007, after which he became principal partner of the law firm Adroit, Lex & Co. He later joined politics and was at various times member of the Constituent Assembly, 1988 to 1989, Chairman, People's Solidarity Party, Gongola State, State Chairman, Social Democratic Party, Gongola State, and the gubernatorial candidate for SDP in Adamawa State in 1991. In 2005, he was a member of the National Political Reform Conference, and in 2007 became the Deputy National Chairman of the defunct Action Congress of Nigeria, which joined forces with other parties to form the All Progressives Congress. He was Director, Contact and Mobilization of the APC campaign and member of the Presidential Campaign Council in 2015. He is also a member APC Board of Trustees. In June 2016, he was appointed Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of the National Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA. Within 9 months in office, NIWA generated 3 times the revenue it usually generated in 1 year. He served in that capacity up until his appointment as the Secretary to the Government of the Federation on October 30, 2017. The SGF is a member of professional bodies including African Bar Association, Commonwealth Lawyers Association, International Bar Association, and Human Rights Institute. He has held key positions in the Adamawa State Branch as well as the national body of the Nigerian Bar Association. He was also on the board of several companies in the manufacturing, financial services, as well as oil and gas sectors. He is the National Vice President, International Outreaches, Full Gospel Businessmen Fellowship International, Nigeria, Chairman, Board of Trustees, Go International, and President, Anchor Men's Fellowship of Family Worship Center. Mr. Mustafa, who is widely traveled, is married, blessed with children, and enjoys playing golf, lawn tennis, traveling, documentary films, charity work, and meeting people. Can Mr. Mustafa please step forward to take his oath of office?
A very special day in Nigeria where another history is being made. It is a day for the inauguration of ministers designate, and the inauguration is being done by no other person than President Muhammadu Buhari. And with this, I say welcome to this live broadcast of the inauguration ceremony, coming to you from the Nigerian Television Authority.
Do solemnly swear.
My name is Ujide
that I will be
Unifade.
faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so help me God. I, Boss Gida Mustafa, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability and faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the law, and always in the interests of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being, and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will strive to preserve the fundamental objectives and directive principles and principles of state policy contained in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will abide by the Code of Conduct contained in the 5th Schedule to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that in all circumstances I will do right to all manner of people according to law, without fear or favor, affection or ill will, that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. So help me God.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, we will now begin with the ministers' designates in groups of 5 each, according to their state. Number 1 is Dr. Uchechukwu Oga from Abia State. Born 22nd of December 1969, he obtained a higher national diploma in accounting in 1995 and a master's in business administration from University of Lagos. A chartered accountant, Dr. Oga started work with the defunct All States Trust Bank and also worked with Zenith Bank before going into private business. He is the president of Masters Energy Group. Next, Mr. Muhammad Musa Bello from Adamawa State. Born January 8, 1959, he holds a Bachelor of Science and a Master's in Business Administration from Ahmadu Bello University Zaria in 1980 and 1986 respectively. He started work in 1989 with Icon Limited and other private sector concerns. Muhammad Bello has served as chairman and chief executive of National Hajj Commission of Nigeria for 2 tenures. He was the immediate past minister of the Federal Capital Territory. Next, Senator Godswill Obot Akpabio, CON. Born in Akwa Ibom State on December 9, 1962, he obtained a law degree from University of Calabar in 1987. After a stint as a teacher, he went into the telecoms business and joined politics in 2002, becoming a commissioner in Akwa Ibom State. In 2007, he was elected governor of the state, served for 2 terms, and thereafter became a senator in 2015. He also contested for election as a senator in 2019. Next is Dr. Chris Ngige. From Anambra State. Born August 8, 1952, he obtained a degree in medicine from University of Nigeria, Nsukka in 1979. He worked at the Federal Ministry of Health and thereafter joined politics and was elected governor of Anambra State in 2003. In 2011, he was elected senator representing Anambra Central Senatorial Zone. He was the immediate past minister of Labor and Employment. And the 5th person which concludes this batch is Sharon Ikazo, also from Anambra State. Born 26 August 1961, she holds a degree in law from the University of Benin and started work as a legal stroke admin manager in a bank before joining Shell Petroleum as a legal assistant. From there, she joined politics and was elected as the National Women Leader of Congress for Progressive Change, CPC. Until her nomination as a Minister of the Federal Republic, she was the Executive Secretary of the Pension Transitional Arrangement Directorate. Can the 5 ministers designate now proceed to take their oaths of office?
swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as a minister I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic and the law and all. And so as not to endanger the continuance of the federal government of Nigeria, that I will not
The first set of 5 ministers just taking the oath of office: Uche Chukwu Oga, Muhammad Musa Bello, Senator Godwin Fabio, Chris Ngige, and Sharon Ikazo. The next set will be Malam Adamu Adamu, Ambassador Miriam Katagum, Timpriye Silva, Senator George Akume, and Mustafa Baba Shehu.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, will now call the next batch of 5 ministers designates. The first person is Malam Adamu from Bauchi State. Born May 25, 1954, he holds a bachelor's degree in accountancy from Ahmadu Bello University and a master's in journalism from the City University, Columbia, in 1989. He worked with the Bauchi State Water Board as an accountant with the Petroleum Trust Fund. Thereafter, he worked with the Daily Times as a public commentator before his foray into politics. He was the immediate past Minister of Education. Next, Ambassador Miriam Katagum, also from Bauchi State. Born November 15, 1954, Ambassador Katagum holds a bachelor's degree in English from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, and a master's in administration and planning from University of Lagos, as well as a certificate in social development policy, planning and practice from the University College London in 1999. She started work as an education officer in the Federal Ministry of Education in 1977, and upon deployment rose to the position of Secretary General of National Commission for the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, between 2001 and 2009. Until her nomination, she was Ambassador and Permanent Delegate of UNESCO in Paris, France. Next, Timipre Silva from Bayelsa State. Born 7th July 1964, he holds a bachelor's degree in English language and linguistics from the University of Port Harcourt in 1986. He began his working career with National Minority Business Council as Executive Secretary before his foray into politics and subsequent election into Rivers State House of Assembly in 1991. He was elected Executive Governor of Bayelsa State in 2007. Before his nomination as minister, he was chairman, governing board of Oil and Gas Free Zone Authority. Next on the line is Senator George Akume from Benue State. Born 27th December 1953, he obtained bachelor's and master's degrees in sociology and industrial and labor relations, respectively, from the University of Ibadan. He started work as lands officer at the Benue State Ministry of Lands and Survey in 1979 and rose to the position of permanent secretary before retiring in 1998. He was a two-time governor and three-time senator of Benue State, all between 1999 and 2019. Finally, in this batch, Mustafa Baba Shehuri from Borno State. Born June 4, 1961, he holds a bachelor's degree in sociology and anthropology from University of Maiduguri. He started work as the managing director of the family business and launched into politics in 1995. He was at various times a councillor, a chairman of a local government, member of the House of Assembly, and House of Representatives. He was the immediate past Minister of State for Power, Works, and Housing. Can the 5 ministers designate please proceed to take their oaths of office?
That was Senator Akume. Just completed his registration and signing of the register there and receiving a handshake from the president. And next will be Mustafa Babasheori, who was the immediate past Minister of State for Power Works and Housing. The next act that will come on now will be Godwin Jediagba. He's representing Cross River State. He retired as the Group General Manager, Crude Oil Marketing Division of the NNPC. And he ran for the office of the Governor of Cross River State. He will be followed by Festus Keyamo. He was the Director of Strategic Communications, APC Presidential Campaign Council 2019. Dr. Ogbunaya Ono was the immediate past Minister of Science and Technology. He also been taking the oath this morning as a minister. And another past Minister of State for Health, Dr. Osage Enahiri.
First person there is Godwin Jedi Agba from Cross River State. Born August 20, 1958, he holds a bachelor's degree in international studies from Ahmadu Bello University and a master's in law and diplomacy from University of Lagos. He started work as an administrative officer in the then Ministry of Federal Capital Territory. In 1993, he joined NNPC and retired as the Group General Manager, Crude Oil Marketing Division, and went into politics. He ran for the office of the Governor of Cross River State. Next is Festus Keyamo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, from Delta State. Born January 21, 1970, he obtained a Bachelor of Law from Ambrose Ali University, Ekpoma in 1989 and was called to the bar in 1993. He started work at Garifa Chambers as a youth corps member and remained there until he formed Festus Keyamo Chambers in 1995. He was the Director of Strategic Communications, APC Presidential Campaign Council 2019. Next is Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu from Abia State. Ebonyi State. Born December 1, 1951, he holds a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering from the University of Lagos and a PhD from University of California, United States. He worked as a teaching assistant at the University of California and later as the acting dean, Faculty of Engineering, University of Port Harcourt. He was elected the first civilian governor of Abia State in 1991. He was also national chairman of All Nigeria People's Party, ANPP. He was the immediate past Minister of Science and Technology. Dr. Osage Ehanire from Edo State. Born November 4, 1946, he is a graduate of medicine from the University of Munich. In 1976, he attended the prestigious Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, Dublin, where he obtained certification in anesthetics, general surgery, and orthopedic trauma surgery. He's a fellow of the famous West African College of Surgeons. Dr. Ehanire worked extensively abroad before returning to Nigeria in 1982 to work at the Department of Surgery, University of Benin Teaching Hospital, and others. He was the immediate past Minister of State for Health. The fifth person in this batch is Prince Clement Ikanade Agba from Edo State. Born March 28, 1964, he holds a bachelor's degree in economics from Ambrose Ali University and a master's in business administration from Arizona State University in 2006. He started work as a production supervisor in Pegasus Industries Limited in Lagos and later joined Chevron Nigeria Limited, where he worked until he was appointed commissioner in Edo State in 2009. He went back to Chevron Nigeria Limited in 2016, from where he was nominated as minister. Can the five people please proceed to take their oaths of office?
Yeah, the next batch of 5 will be Otumba Adeniyi Adebayo, who was an elected governor of Ekiti State in 1999 and currently the APC Deputy National Chairman, South. And the gentleman Geoffrey Onyema, who was the mediator past Minister of Foreign Affairs. Dr. Ali Issa Patami is a well-known face. He was the Director General of National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, before this appointment as a minister. Honorable Chukwuemeka Nwajuba is from Imo State, and until his appointment, he was the chairman of the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TED Fund. And the 5th person will be Engineer Suleiman Adamu, who is from Jigawa State. He is an engineer. He graduated in 1984 from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. And he also holds a master's degree from the University of Reading, United Kingdom. Before his appointment as the immediate past Minister for Water Resources, he was a consultant based in Kaduna.
Otumba Adeniyi Adebayo from Ekiti State. Born February 4, 1958, he holds a law degree from the University of Lagos in 1981 and started work as legal counsel with Vigo and Company in 1983. He also served as chairman, Establishment Committee of Okitipupa Oil Palm PLC and Nigeria Brick and Day Products Limited. He is a senior partner at Adebayo, Mohammed, Adewumi and Abudu Law Firm. Otumba Adebayo was elected governor of Ekiti State in 1999. He is currently APC Deputy National Chairman, South. Next, Geoffrey Onyema from Enugu State. Born February 2, 1956, after his bachelor's degree in political science from Columbia University in 1977, he proceeded to St. John's College, Cambridge for another degree and master's in law in 1980 and 1984 respectively. Onyema worked in various capacities at the World Intellectual Property Organization and rose to position of Deputy Director General Development Sector until his nomination as the Minister of Foreign Affairs in 2015. Onyema speaks French and German languages fluently. Next is Dr. Ali Issa Pantami from Gombe State. Born October 20, 1972, he obtained bachelor's and master's degree in computer science at Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University and a PhD in computer information from Robert Gordon University in Scotland. He worked as a lecturer at ATBU Bauchi for 10 years before proceeding to International Islamic University of Medina in Saudi Arabia in 2014 as Associate Professor of Computer Information System and Head of Technical Writing. He was Director General of National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, before his appointment as Minister. Honorable Chukwuemeka Nwajuba from Imo State. Born August 20, 1967, he holds bachelor's and master's degrees in law from Imo State University and University of Lagos, respectively. He has been a managing partner at Ayodeji Chukwuemeka Ibrahim & Co. from 1991. Honorable Nwajuba was elected member of the House of Representatives between 1999 and 2003, and was also a serving member of the lower chamber, as well as the chairman of the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TED Fund, until his appointment as minister. The fifth person is Engineer Suleiman Adamu from Jigawa State. Born 19th April 1963, he obtained a bachelor's degree in engineering in 1984 from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, and a master's from University of Reading, United Kingdom. Engineer Adamu was the managing director of Integrated Engineering Associates, a leading firm of civil, structural, electrical, mechanical, and environmental engineering consultancy based in Kaduna before his appointment as the immediate past Minister of Water Resources. Can the five please proceed to take their oaths of office?
I, Chukwuemeka Wezoke Mwajuba, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so help me God. I, Chukwuemeka Wezoke Mwajuba, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as a minister, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the law, and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being, and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That I will exercise the authority vested in me as the Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so as to not impede or prejudice the authority lawfully vested in the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and so as to not endanger the continuance of the Federal Republic Government of Nigeria, that I will not allow my personal interests to influence my official conduct or my official decisions, that I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that in all circumstances I will do right to all manner of people according to the law, that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so help me God.
The next batch, sir. Dr. Muhammad Mahmood from Kaduna State. Born 30th December 1956, he holds a bachelor's and master's degrees in environmental biology from Central Washington University, as well as a PhD from the University of Arizona. He worked as an environmental health inspector and research and teaching assistant in the United States before returning to Nigeria to victoriously contest a seat in the Kaduna State House of Assembly. He was the chairman of Universal Basic Education Commission, UBEC, before his appointment as minister. Mrs. Zainab Shamsuna Ahmed, also from Kaduna State. Born June 16, 1960, she obtained a bachelor's degree in accounting from the Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria in 1981, and an MBA from the Ogun State University, Agoiwoye. She started work in 1982 as an accountant in Kaduna State Ministry of Finance and moved to Nigerian Telecommunications Limited in 1995, where she rose to the rank of the Deputy General Manager. In 2010, she was appointed Executive Secretary of NEITI, Nigeria Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, until her appointment as minister in 2015. She was the immediate past Minister of Finance. Mr. Mohammed Sabo Nanono from Kano State. Born April 11, 1946, he holds a bachelor's degree in business administration and a master's in public policy and administration from Ahmadu Bello University and University of Wisconsin, USA. He started work at the Central Bank of Nigeria in 1969 and was at various times a lecturer at ABU, Managing Director of Kano State Investment and Properties Limited, and Managing Director at African International Bank between 1991 and 2000. He retired into full-scale farming. Next is Major General Bashir Magashi, retired, also from Kano State. Born January 15, 1945, he holds a law degree from ABU in 1980. He started his military career as a second lieutenant in 1968. He was Commander Gas Brigade and former military administrator, Sokoto State. After his retirement as a Major General in 1999, he became a politician and contested for the gubernatorial seat in Kano State in 2007. Senator Hadi Sirika from Katsina State. Born March 2, 1964 in Katsina, Sirika is a pilot. He obtained aircraft engineering maintenance license certificate from the Flight Safety International Limited in the United States. Senator Sirika has vast experiences in road and aviation transport management, having served as the managing director of a privately owned company, Prakia Geomechanic International Limited, from 1998 to 1999, and general manager of Katsina State Transport Authority from 1999 to 2000. Sirika was elected senator in 2011 after serving in the House of Representatives between 2003 and 2007. He was the immediate past Minister of State, Aviation. Can the five please proceed to take their oaths of office?
I, Dr. Muhammad Mahmoud Abubakar, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. I, Dr. Muhammad Mahmoud Abubakar, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as a minister I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the law, and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will exercise the authority vested in me as the Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so as not to impede or prejudice the authority lawfully vested in the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and so as not to endanger the continuance of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct or my official decisions, that I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that in all circumstances I will do right to all manner of people according to the law, and that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as a Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God.
Among the next batch of 5 are 3 2 ministers Abubakar Malami, who is the immediate past Attorney General of the Federation and Minister for Justice, and Aliaji Lai Mohammed, who was the immediate past Minister of Information and Culture, and Babatunde Raji Fashola, the immediate past Minister of Power, Works and Housing. Ramatu Tijani Aliyu is served as the National Women Leader of the ANPP in 2014 and the APC in 2017. She is from Kogi State. And the fifth person, Senator Bemi Shola Saraki from Kwara State. She was a member of the House of Representatives and a two-time senator between 1999 and 2011.
We proceed with the next batch, Mr. President. Abubakar Malami, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Kebbi State. Born April 17, 1967, Malami studied law at the Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto, and attended Nigerian Law School in 1992. He holds a master's degree in public administration from the University of Maiduguri. A member of the Distinguished Body of Senior Advocates of Nigeria, SAN, he has co-authored several publications. Malami was the immediate past Attorney General of the Federation and Minister for Justice. Next is Ramatu Tijani Aliyu from Kogi State. Born June 12, 1970. She obtained a bachelor's degree in urban and regional planning from Ahmadu Bello University and a master's in public administration. Immediately after her service here, she served as special advisor to the chairman of Gwagwalada Area Council in the FCT. In politics, she has served as National Women Leader of the ANPP in 2014 and the APC in 2017. Next is Alhaji Lai Mohammed from Kwara State. Born on December 6, 1951, he holds 2 bachelor's degrees in English literature and French language from the University of Ife, now Obafemi Awolowo University, and in law from the University of Lagos in 1985. Alhaji Muhammad has over the years garnered a lot of experience in politics since joining the Social Democratic Party in 1990. He was the National Publicity Secretary of the APC before his appointment as Minister of Information and Culture in 2015. Senator Gbemisola Saraki, also from Kwara State. Born May 3, 1965, she obtained a bachelor's degree in economics from University of Sussex, United Kingdom in 1987. Between 1988 and 1999, she was a banker and an insurance broker before joining politics. Senator Saraki was a member of the House of Representatives and 2-time senator between 1999 and 2011. Senator Adeleke Mamora from Lagos State. Born February 16, 1953, he obtained bachelor's degree in medicine and surgery from the University of Ife and has served as medical director in several medical centers across the country. He got elected into the Lagos State House of Assembly in 1999 and emerged the Speaker. He was also a 2-time member of the Senate. He served as the Deputy Director General of the victorious APC Presidential Campaign Organization in 2015 and 2019. Until his appointment as Minister, he was Managing Director of National Inland Waterways Authority. Can we please proceed to take the oaths of office?
Do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. I, Abubakar Malami, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as a minister I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the law, and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being, and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will exercise the authority vested in me as the Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so as not to impede or prejudice the authority lawfully vested in the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and so as not to endanger the continuance of the Federal Government. That I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct or my official decisions, that I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That in all circumstances I will do the right to all manner of people according to law. That I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God.
So far, 30 ministers have taken the oath of allegiance, with 13 to go. And the next set of 5 will be Babatunde Raji Fashola, Abdullahi Mohammed Hassan, Ambassador Zubairu Jaja, Architect Olamilekon Adekunle
of Benin, and was called to the Nigerian bar in 1988. After NYSC, Fashola went into private legal practice, which flourished for over 15 years until his appointment in 2002 as Chief of Staff to the former Governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. A 2-time Governor of Lagos State, Babatunde Fashola was the immediate past Minister of Power, Works and Housing. Abdullahi Mohammed Hassan from Nasarawa State. Born April 21, 1968, he holds a combined honors degree in Common / Sharia Law from Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto. He started work as a legal practitioner at Prime Chambers in Abuja. He was also at various times Deputy Chairman, Karu Local Government, Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Special Advisor to the Governor, and between 2017 and 2019 was the Secretary to the Nasarawa State Government. Ambassador Zubairu Dada from Niger State. Born March 28, 1952, he holds a bachelor's degree in English and French languages in 1974 at ABU, as well as a master's in law and diplomacy from University of Jos. He started as an information officer in Sokoto State before relocating to Niger State, where he continued in the same ministry, ultimately becoming permanent secretary in the ministry. He was a director of mobilization in the defunct Mass Mobilization for Self-Reliance, Social Justice and Economic Recovery, MAMSA. He was also appointed ambassador to the republics of Poland and Mozambique. Architect Olamilekon Adegbite from Ogun State. Born June 2, 1962, he holds a bachelor's and master's degrees in architecture from University of Lagos. He started work as an architect with Modular Group in 1989, and in 1992 formed his own company, Lekon Adegbite Associates, where he worked until his appointment as Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure in Ogun State between 2011 and 2019. Senator Omotayo Alasho Adura from Ondo State was born August 12, 1949. A chartered accountant, Senator Alasho Adura started work in 1974 as a messenger at Balogun and Yonfalu, Badejo and Co. Chartered Accountants, and rose through the ranks to become the managing partner and chief executive officer of the same firm. All within 16 years. He rose from a messenger to chief executive officer within 16 years. He was appointed Commissioner for Finance and Planning between 2003 and 2009, and later represented Ondo Central Senatorial District in the Upper Legislative House between 2015 and 2019. Can the 5 please proceed to take their oaths?
I, Babatunde Raji Fashola, do solemnly affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me Allah. I, Babatunde Raji Fashola, do solemnly affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as Minister, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the law, and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being, and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will exercise the authority vested in me as the Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so as not to impede or prejudice the authority lawfully vested in the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and so as not to endanger the continuance of the Federal Government of Nigeria, that I will not allow my personal interests to influence my official conduct or my official decisions, that I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that in all circumstances I will do right to all manner of people according to law, that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me Allah.
Up next will be the turn of Rauf Aregbesola, Sunday Dare, Dame Pauline Talin, Right Honorable Chibuike Rotimi Amechi, and Mohammed Megari Dingyadi. Rauf Aregbesola was a two-term governor of Osun State. That was between 2010 and 2018. Sunday Dare from Oyo State was the Chief of Staff and Special Advisor, Media to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Until his appointment as minister, he was the Executive Commissioner at the National Communications Commission.
The last but one batch, Mr. President. First on the list is Rauf Aregbesola from Osun State. Born May 25, 1957, he studied mechanical engineering at the Polytechnic Ibadan. He started work as a higher technical officer at the Nigerian Telecommunications Limited in 1981 and left in 1988 for Rubicon Nigeria Limited as the Director of Operations before setting up his own business, Aurora Nigerian Limited. He was appointed Lagos State Commissioner for Works and Housing between 1999 and 2007. Rauf Aregbesola served 2 terms as the Governor of Osun State between 2010 and 2018. Sunday Dare from Oyo State. Born 29th May 1966, he obtained a Bachelor of Science degree in International Studies from Ahmadu Bello University and a Master's in Law and Diplomacy from University of Jos in 1996. He started work as senior editor of the News magazine in 1993 and left in 2001 to join Voice of America. He was appointed Special Assistant / Chief of Staff to the Minister of Information and Communications in 2009. He was also Chief of Staff and Special Advisor Media to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Until his appointment as Minister, he was Executive Commissioner at National Communications Commission. Dame Pauline Talin, OFR, from Plateau State. Born January 8, 1959, she obtained a Bachelor of Science degree in Sociology at University of Jos in 1982. She also attended a program for strategic public sector negotiations at Harvard University in the United States. Dame Talin started work as a clerical officer in Shendam local government. She was appointed Commissioner for Social Development, Youth, Sports and Culture, and that of Health in Plateau State. She was also Minister of State for Science and Technology in 1999. Dame Talin served as Deputy Governor of Plateau State in 2007. She was a member of APC Board of Trustees in 2015 and has also been the chairperson of the Governing Board of the National Agency for the Control of AIDS from 2017. Right Honorable Chibuike Rotimi Amechi from Rivers State. Born 27th May 1965, he graduated from University of Port Harcourt with bachelor's and master's degrees in English in 1987 and 2006, respectively. He started work as public relations officer with Palmo Clinics and Hospitals Limited, Port Harcourt in 1988. Right Honorable Amechi later embraced politics and became two-term governor of Rivers State after serving 2 terms as Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly. As in 2015, he was also the Director General of the victorious 2019 APC Presidential Campaign Organization. Amechi was the immediate past Minister of Transportation. The 5th person in the batch is Mohammed Megari Dingyadi from Sokoto State. Born February 17, 1953, he obtained a bachelor's degree in political science from Ahmadu Bello University in 1978. He started work as an administrative officer in Sokoto State in 1979 and rose to the rank of permanent secretary in 1992, having served in ministries including water resources, education, works, and transport. Can the 5 please proceed to take their oaths?
Sorry.
Secretary, do solemnly swear
solemnly affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance
to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. May God. I, Secretary, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as a minister I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the laws, and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, and well-being and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That I will exercise the authority vested in me as the Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so as not to impede or prejudice the authority lawfully vested in the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and so as not to endanger the continuance of the federal government of Nigeria. That I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct or my official decisions. That I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That in all circumstances, I will do right to all manner of people according to the law. That I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God.
The secret of great men and women is in their biography, and where a person is coming from will determine how far he would go. The stories of these new ministers showed their humble beginning and have risen to greater heights, an indication that they are familiar with the terrain and would work to help the president move Nigerians to the next level. The next set of three will be Saleh Mamad from Taraba State, Abubakar Liu from Yobe State, and Sadia Farouk from Zamfara State. Sadia Farouk was, until her appointment as minister, Federal Commissioner, National Commission for Refugees, Migrant and Internally Displaced Persons. Abubakar Liu from Yobe State was also a deputy governor in the state. Salim Mama from Taraba State started work as a teacher at technical school, maybe in 1981, and worked and rose through the ranks, became the director, electrician, the Ministry of Works, before his retirement in 2002. He has since become a full-time businessman and politician.
And he's a member of your team.
Excellency, Mr. President, shortly we will take the last batch, which is made of just 3 minister designates. And not only people in these chambers, but people across the country and even possibly beyond it are waiting for your speech, because during that speech, you are also going to unveil a closely guarded secret, which is the portfolios of the ministers. But before you do that, Mr. President, after the last batch, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation has some information to pass across. and then Mr. President will speak. So the last batch, made up of 3 ministers. Salim Aman from Taraba State. Born February 2, 1958, he holds a higher national diploma in electronics engineering from Kaduna State Polytechnic in 1988, and a master's in business administration from Bayero University, Kano in 2015. He started work as a teacher at Technical School, Mobi, in 1981 and transferred his service to newly created Taraba State in 1992. He rose to the rank of Assistant Director, Electrician in the Ministry of Works before retirement in 2002. He has since become a full-time businessman and politician. Abubakar D. Aliyu from Yobe State. Born April 14, 1966, he obtained Higher National Diploma in Civil and Highway Engineering from Kaduna Polytechnic, as well as a Bachelor of Engineering in Civil and Water Engineering from University of Maiduguri. He started work as a technical officer in Borno State Civil Service and rose through the ranks to become Acting Permanent Secretary in the Yobe State Government. He was also Deputy Governor in the state. Finally, Sadia Farouk from Zamfara State. Born November 5, 1972, she holds a bachelor's degree in business administration in 1988. She also holds masters in international affairs and diplomacy and business administration from Ahmadu Bello University in 2008 and 2014, respectively. Sadia started work as an administrator at the National Assembly Service Commission in 2003 and resigned in 2010 to join politics. She was until her appointment as Minister, Federal Commissioner, National Commission for Refugees, Migrants, and Internally Displaced Persons. Can the three please move forward to take their oaths of office?
Minister Secretary to the Government of the Federation, please.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, the Vice President, the President of Senate, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, the National Chairman of the party, Your Excellencies, the Governors of Ekiti and Osun State, distinguished members of the Federal Executive Council, my name is Boss Mustafa, Secretary to the Government of the Federation. Good afternoon. I would just give some few information notices with regards to what we expect the honorable ministers to do immediately after the presidential address. You are expected to familiarize yourselves with your various ministries within this particular period and set out to work particularly on the budget, taking cognizance of the fact that we have assured the National Assembly that we are sending in the budget immediately they return from recess. And also within the period, we would, by the time your portfolios are signed, we would send out the ministerial mandate for you to review within 2 weeks with the permanent secretaries assigned to your ministries and attest your signatures and return for the purposes of safekeep and also monitoring and coordination. With the kind permission of Mr. President, on a very sad note, I want to announce to this chamber the demise of Malam Tijani Yusuf, the special assistant to the president on general duties, who passed on a couple of weeks ago. In the last 2.5 decades, 25 years, if you ever stepped into this chamber and you were administered an oath of office or oath of allegiance, you would have gone through the processes conducted by Mala Tijani Yusuf. This is the first time in 25 years that he is not performing this role. And with the kind permission of Mr. President, I want to request this honorable chamber to start and observe some moments of silence, and thereafter I will request the Permanent Secretary, State House, to offer prayers for the repose of the soul of the deceased. Thank you, Mr. President.
صلوا على نبي الكريم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. وإذا سألك عبادي عني فإني قريب أجيب دعوة الداعي إذا دعاني فليستجيبوا لي لعلهم يرشدون. ثم اهبطوا منها فافاض الناس واستغفروا الله إن الله غفور رحيم. فإذا قضيتم مناسككم فاذكروا الله كذكركم وآباءكم أشد ذكرا. فمن الناس من يقول ربنا آتنا في الدنيا وما له في الآخرة من خلاق ومنهم من يقول ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. أولئك لهم اسم الله سلام. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. من ذا الذي يشفع عنده الله بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء. واسع كرسي السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العزيز. كم من فئة قليلة غلبت فئة قصيرة بإذن الله والله مع الصابرين. أمر رسول ما زال من ربه كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملت على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. اللهم اغفر وارحم بعد موتنا. اللهم اغفر وارحم وارحمنا بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Mr. President, permit me to give 2 pieces of announcements before we listen to you. After the remarks by Mr. President, our ministers, they came in here as ministers designate, now they are full ministers. They will take a group photograph with Mr. President outside. And because the hall is so full, not everybody can possibly join that photography session. So the following are those that will join Mr. President and the ministers. His Excellency, the Vice President, His Excellency, the Senate President, His Excellency, Speaker of the House of Representatives, represented by the Deputy Speaker, National Chairman APC, Secretary to Government of the Federation, Chief of Staff to the President, former Governor of Lagos State and National Leader of APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, former Interim National Chairman of APC, Baba Bisi Akande, former Governor of Ogun State, Aremo Olusegun Oshoba, Head of Service, NSA, Chairman, Nigeria Governors Forum, Governor, Osun State. Those are the people that will join Mr. President and the ministers. While they are taking the photographs, others are please expected to remain in the chambers here, so that after this photography session, they will come back in to the tea room, which is immediately outside this door, and you can all be refreshed before you proceed out of the villa. So please, let's remain seated, and when they come back, refreshments will be served, and that will be the end of the ceremony this afternoon. Your Excellency, Mr. President, you may wish to make your remarks now.
Your Excellency, the Vice President, the President of the Senate, Speaker, House of Representatives, National Chairman, APC, Progressive Governors President, elders of APC here present, newly sworn-in members of the Federal Executive Council, Chief of Staff, senior government officials, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks another milestone in the history of my second term in office, after Nigerians overwhelmingly voted the All Progressive Congress during the 2019 general elections. The outcome of the election was a clear testimony of the strong confidence of our people in this administration, and we must not let them down. Over the past 4 years, we have made enormous progress in tackling difficult challenges faced by the country. We have excited the country from recession, restored economic growth, curbed inflation, and shored up our external reserves. As a result, we have witnessed 8 quarters of consistent growth over the past 2.5 years, providing more opportunities to more Nigerians. However, our nation continues to face tough challenges, and we are determined to build on the progress of the past 4 years in order to fundamentally shift Nigeria's trajectory and improve the well-being of our people. Today, I am pleased to inaugurate 43 new ministers who will work with me and the Vice President in our service to the people of Nigeria. You are chosen from each of the 636 states of the Federation, and most importantly, you share my commitment to working tirelessly for the people of this country and to achieving a future where every Nigerian can reach his or her full potential. I believe you are ready to get to work. Indeed, the work has already started. For the past 2 days, you were with me at the retreat. The retreat, which was conducted with clear focus on the roadmap towards the delivery of government policies, programs and projects for 2019 to 2023. During the period, I shared my vision for Nigeria and what our priorities will be for the next 4 years. These priorities are the pillars on which we can build a better Nigeria. Excuse me. As you are aware, the core objectives of this administration is to improve security, achieve diversified, inclusive economic growth, and fight corruption. I am convinced that we can build a buoyant economy that supports inclusive growth and creates broad-based prosperity for every Nigerian, one that will absorb the 2 million Nigerians entering the labor market each year, as well as reduce the backlog of over 20 million unemployed or unemployable Nigerians. We must also intensify efforts to reduce internal security threats and eliminate corruption at all levels so as to ensure that our citizens have a safe and corruption-free environment where they can live and conduct their businesses without fear and intimidation. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all these are only possible if we are relentless about delivering on the priorities that are vital to our overall objectives and on the specific actions and targets that have been identified to guide policy direction and implementation as specified in our roadmap. I am pleased to note that at the end of the retreat, we have agreed and prioritized the key strategic initiatives required to drive socio-economic growth in our country, which must be accomplished because the people of Nigeria expect nothing less from us. We have also agreed on the exploratory key performance indicators and deliverables to be achieved in the roadmap on government priorities 2019 to 2023. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our primary business over the next 4 years is to work together towards delivering the results that the people of Nigeria expect from us. We have a great opportunity as an administration to build on the progress already made in order to fundamentally shift Nigeria's trajectory on the path of steady growth and development. While recognizing the existing challenges and the urgent need to surmount them, we must not fail to note the progress we have made since inception. Our economic policy, which is the Economic Recovery and Growth Plan, is still robust and on course with the necessary policies and initiatives to sustain the country's exit from recession and engender growth and promote the value chain of infrastructural development. We believe that we can sustain our legacies and developmental strides if they are based on sustainable policies and good governance. Let me also emphasize that as heads of your respective ministries and for effective implementation of your mandates, you are required to work closely with the permanent secretaries and chief executive officers of agencies under your purview. This has become necessary considering the fact that the task of moving the country to the next level requires dedication, focus, and collective efforts. I must emphasize the importance of communication and harmony within our government. You must work in harmony with your fellow ministers. Communication, vertical and horizontal, can only be ignored at a price. As I said yesterday, in terms of coordination, communication, kindly ensure that all submissions for my attention or meeting requests be channeled through the Chief of Staff, while all Federal Executive Council matters be coordinated through the Secretary to the Government of the Federation in order to speed up process of decision making. We can only make meaningful progress in our national restoration efforts if we all commit ourselves to addressing the challenges confronting our nation in the best interest of our people and posterity. We must not allow such issues as political affiliation, sectional interests, and primordial loyalties to blind us against our patriotic obligation to drive our nation's growth, development, and prosperity in an atmosphere of enduring peace, security, and stability. Dear Honorable Ministers, as you are aware, the Federal Executive Council meeting is held on a weekly basis. As part of efforts towards ensuring effective delivery on our priorities, I have directed the Secretary to the Government of the Federation to track the progress against what we have committed to do to achieve these objectives. He is therefore expected to report the progress of implementation and outcome to Federal Executive Council. I am pleased to note that each of you is committed to be part of an administration that will work for all Nigerians, part of a government that will do what is right and best at all times for our people, even when it is difficult. This is therefore an opportunity for you. It is a call to serve and collectively build a safer, more prosperous, and fair nation. In conclusion, I am pleased to inform you that the federal ministries have been further expanded to ensure effective service delivery. The ministers are therefore allocated portfolios as follows. Number 1, Dr. Okechukwu Oga, Minister of State Mines and Steel Development. Muhammadu Bello, Minister of Federal Capital Territory. Senator Godul Fabio, Minister of Niger Delta. Dr. Chris Ingege, Minister of Labor and Employment. Sharon O. Ekezo, Minister of State Environment. Malam Adamu, Minister of Education. Ambassador Mariam Y. Katagum, Minister of State Industry, Trade and Investment. Timothy Silva, Minister of State Petroleum under Mr. President. Senator George Okume, Minister of Social Duties and International Affairs. Mustafa Baba Shahuri, Minister of State Agriculture and Rural Development. Gode Jide Agba, Minister of State Power. Festus Kiamu San, Minister of State Niger Delta. Dr. Omonia On, Minister of Science and Technology. Dr. Osagi Iha Nere, Minister of Health. Clement Aike Anade Agba, Minister of State Budget and National Planning. Otumba Richard Adenei Adebayo, Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment. Geoffrey Onyema, Minister of Foreign Affairs. Dr. Ali Isa Ibrahim Pantami, Minister of Communication. Emeka Iwajuba, Minister of State Education. Engineer Suleiman H. Adamu, Minister of Water Resources. Zainab Shamsuna Ahmed, Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning. Dr. Mohammed Mahmoud, Minister of Environment. Sabo Nanono, Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development. Major General Retired Bashir Salihi Magashi, Minister of Defense. Then Minister of Petroleum. Next, Senator Hadi Sirika, Minister of Aviation. Abubakar Malami, Honorable Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Ramatu Tijani, Minister of State, Federal Capital Territory. Lai Mohammed, Minister of Information and Culture. Bemisola Saraki, Minister of State Transportation. Babatunde Raji Fashola, Minister of Works and Housing. Senator Adeleke O. Mamora, Minister of State Health. Mohammed H. Abdullahi, Minister of State Science and Technology. Ambassador Zubairu Dada, Minister of State Foreign Affairs. Archbishop Olanilekan, Architect, sorry, not Archbishop, we don't have Archbishops here. Architect Olanilekan, a deputy, Minister of Mines and Steel Development. Senator Tayo D. Lasodura, Minister of State Labor and Employment. Ruth Arubashola, Minister of Interior. Sanjay Dare, Minister of Youth and Sports. Pauline Talon, Minister of Women Affairs. Rotimi Amechi, Minister of Transportation. Muhammadu Megari Dingyadi, Minister of Police Affairs. Engineer Saleh Mamman, Minister of Power. Abubakar D. Aliyu, Minister of State Works and Housing. Saadia Umar Farooq, Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development. On this note, I wish to formally inaugurate the new members of the Federal Executive Council. Thank you and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Mr. President, can we now proceed for the photography session outside the hall? Exit through the door by my left. Exit through this door by my left, and then those not involved in the photography are encouraged to please stay behind till those who have gone out will come back to join for the refreshments. Thank you.
I'll move this thing now. I'm talking to you. Mr. President is coming out. I'm talking to you. I told you this thing already.
They're live. Well, there you have it. New ministers appointed, new ministers sworn in, and someone has even remarked, well, most Nigerians have applauded the choice of Mr. President, and as remarked recently by the former national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, that these new ministers would form the foundation, a solid foundation for that matter, for the new agenda of Mr. President. From the presidential villa in Abuja, it's Jide Onifade. Back to you now, our studio.